being here for the first time means there's no expectations. I mean, we're going out there having fun and just playing the game that we all grew up playing and loving. So I think that's just helped relax us and just know that we're doing it for each other.
What was the mission that you laid out for Nijaree? Come into Texas Tech and then the rest of the team.
Take us to the World Series. Get us there, but have fun doing it, and also be a player. Like, she wanted to be a player, not a pitcher.
I feel like this year I've just really tried to lean into just not only being a softball player too. Like, I have a lot of different things about me that I love also. So I'm not just the softball player.
Does that translate to more success on the softball field?
I definitely think it does, just because like, softball is not the only thing I'm living for. Like, I have a lot of different things I can do in my free time and things like that.
Playing behind a player like Nijaree Canaday, can you just go into how much that motivates you, how much you want to play harder, and all of the above?
She brings so much fire and passion to the game, and it just radiates to everybody else. Because when the way she plays, it makes you want to play like that, if not harder, to try to do it for her, because you can see how hard she's working for us.
We're going to have a team that'll have your back in the circle. So that was one of the things that was really important to her. Be sure that we could overcome runs and things like last night where we had to score a run, and we did. The key to make that all happen is just the kids working really hard. And Nijaree led that charge. Like, she is such a hard worker every day in the batting practice, in the cages. She gets in there and she stays in there. And I always say, everybody take 8 swings. And I know, Nijaree, you're going to take 20.
She's so locked in. She's such a team player and great role model to look up to. It's always, what can she do better for the team rather than herself?
She just plays the game with joy. When she stomps her foot, it's not like an intimidating stomp. It's like she's just a happy little girl, you know, and she looks like a 9-year-old girl playing Little League ball. And yet you're this beautiful athlete. You're extremely intelligent, you know, college, junior, outstanding student athlete, but she's playing the game like a young child. And it's the purity of that, I think, that really makes her special.
We played Texas earlier in the season, and it was just this incredible pitcher's duel. I mean, it went extra innings. Tegan Cavan had a career night. What stood out to you about that duel?
Both pitchers are extremely talented, and I thought both pitch callers were extremely talented. I think both teams were prepared.
We were not hitting. We were a brand new team, one of our first times all playing together. So many new faces on the field. So I think it was such an early game in the season that both teams are completely different. I think what we're going to see tomorrow night and the rest of the series is going to be completely different than what you saw in our games back in February.
What I'm curious to see is how much the hitting on both sides have improved. And can the pitchers and the pitch callers still control the other team in the same manner they did in February? And that may be the story of the series.
This offense can score in a lot of different ways. Can you describe the versatility from your standpoint?
I think we go with whatever works that game. I mean, if power's not working, we'll go to the speed, or vice versa. And I think that's what really helps us excel this far into season, because whenever it comes down to this point, you have great pitchers all around you. So you got to be able to win multiple ways.
Yeah, I think it just gives us confidence. As soon as Maya Davis got on, I knew we were going to score just because of the speed she has. So I feel like we can score with speed. We can lay down bunts. We can steal home, honestly. We can hit home runs. I feel like there's just so many different ways we can win.
Our motto going into the season was, this is our shot at forever. And knowing that we are a team that have accomplished so many firsts for the program, there's just no words to really put into like fruition of how far we've come.
There's a baseball book called One Shot at Forever about a high school baseball team from Mason, Illinois, which is about 2 hours north of where I grew up in Marion, Illinois. A first-year coach. To get his English job, he had to coach a baseball team. He never coached baseball. Anyway, he realized he had a great pitcher, a great shortstop, and that once-in-a-lifetime team in a little small country town, and they won the state championship. And so I was thinking about this team with Nijaree and all, and I thought, well, she's got 2 years, so we don't want to say one shot at forever. We'll just make our team motto, our shot at forever, to leave a legacy at Texas Tech, to create a fan base that loves softball and becomes passionate about softball, and puts people in stands for the future teams and the future generations at Texas Tech University.
How much does the Texas Tech-Texas in-state rivalry come into play here?
I think it's exciting because a lot of us grew up playing with or against a lot of the players on Texas. So it's more so than just a school rivalry, because you have the friendship rivalry too.
What makes this team capable of winning a title?
I think just being able to adjust and adapt quickly. I think we're able to take any obstacle and just face it head on.
I feel like this team wants it really bad. I feel like we're all just playing for each other. We want this national championship, not only just for ourselves, but for our 2 seniors. Like, this is their last go around. So I feel like we're all just playing for them.